All right, good evening, good evening. I am looking for me some tunes to get started here. I hope that you all are well. Let me find me some tunes and then we can start, shall we? All right, all right. Every time you hear ordered field, that means that we got paid, okay? I really want to talk to people about market tools tonight, because I am using market tools to trade. And what I love about market tools is the AI scanners. It really is the AI scanners for me, that is helping us to have a 100% win ratio. 1 second here. And as you can see right now, the market is doing something a little funky right here. But the sale momentum is pretty strong. This green line is my take profit line. 1 second, I'm trying to find myself. Uh-oh. I hope you guys are enjoying your 4th of July. Yes. I was just saying earlier, I hate holidays because it slows the market down. 1 second. So that I can get people. We're going to watch it do what it do. And I'm going to tell you about this particular scanner. This week, I'll be previewing different scanners so that you can check it out. All right. So I'm going to give people a moment to go ahead and log on. Oh, yes. Again, when you're hearing order field, I don't know why that's there. That alerts me. When you hear order field, that means that the trade is clearing. Right now, I'm in a sale that's bouncing through here. I'm waiting for it to come down and hit this green line. We got a little bit of congestion happening, is what I like to call it. I hate the fact that I cannot go live in Facebook groups anymore. It's annoying, to say the least. They changed it. You can only go live on the page. So I have to like post in all my groups that I'm live so that they can hop on. And I'm not going to be live long. I'm just showing you how we make this money consistently, 100% profitable. All right. When you hear it says order filled, that means that we
Order filled.
order field cleared. Yes, listen to me. I love what we do as day traders. Okay, so what am I trading? I'm trading gold, but my focus right now is just to show you how we trade using the AI technology on the scanners. So that trade just hit. Let me, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to tell the people where they can find me. Because they'd be like, oh, you didn't say where you were. How do we know how to get on? Blah, 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 blah. All right. So let me know when you're here in the comments. And again, what I want to talk about briefly is the AI technologies. I really want to show you how we are increasing success. We have so many people coming into the community right now who've never traded ever, and they are winning. Okay. They are winning. So happy 4th of July. I think I just heard some fireworks. I'm from the Bay and they will be hearing fireworks all night long, but I am in Atlanta right now hanging out with the director of communications for Rich University. Look at this thing dropping, baby. All right, so let me show you how this scanner works. I call this the banking scanner. And listen to me, I love this scanner. I live by this scanner. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wait, let me make sure I can respond to your comments. Give me 1 second. Uh, Let me hop in here so that I can get in on the comments. Okay, I'm in so that I can respond. AJ. All right, so this is looking good right here. I'm trading flat tops with this scanner. I love this scanner again. I call it my banking scanner because it tells us when the banks come in, and we always want to trade in the direction of the banks. Good evening, Ritchie family. Good evening. Listen to me. Those of you in Rich University, you really need to take advantage of that $99 membership, okay? We are doing sessions in English and Spanish. English and Spanish. I am doing English. Izzy is doing Spanish. Look at this right here. I like that. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take that.
Order filled.
It seems that they may be doing fireworks. You hear that? I don't know if they can see from the window, if anybody wanted to show them. Okay, see if they can. They might want to. I was just letting my sister know that they might want to take the kids out for some fireworks. Okay, so let me tell you what I like about this. Now, I am trading futures in a funded account. I've been telling you guys about futures in a funded account. And listen to me, the game has changed so much. So many people start trading and you're putting like all your money into the market for no reason because you don't even know how to trade, right? So that doesn't make sense. So the playing field has been leveled. Like if you're really serious and serious about what, right? If you're really serious about having options, about not working for people, my husband has this real serious complex about us training our child to work for someone. And I am very fortunate because I came from a background and I had a mentor who was like, you don't go to school to get a job so that you can work for someone. You go to school to network so that you can employ someone. So that has always been my theology and my thinking throughout the 5 degrees that God has blessed me to be able to obtain. Now, if I would have known what I know now about trading, trust me, I would have really honed in on this skill at a very young age. And so this is a skill. So many people learn about trading and they see how much money you can make a day, which is a lot of money. But they don't really want to roll up their sleeves and develop the discipline to be able to say, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do when I want to do it kind of situation. And that's what you're committing to when you're saying that I want to be a day trader, right? You're committing to learning a skill, learning a strategy, choosing a pair that is going to pay you so that you can do whatever you want to do. And that's not an overnight thing. You roll up your sleeves and you go at these charts. You use the tools that are going to help you to be successful. And so for me, what has helped me to be successful, where I have made the most money, a lot of times as women, we're kind of taught to be dependent on men if we tell the truth. But as a woman, my financial freedom is really important to me. It's important to me, not just in a relationship, it's important to me in every aspect of my life. I want to be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it, no matter what. Me and my husband went to Santorini and I wanted to do the flying dress picture and it was $600. And my husband is quite practical. He was like, why would we spend $600 on a picture? I was like, please stop tripping because I'm about to withdraw that from my trade account. It's nothing. It's nothing. $600 is nothing. And I did. And it was nothing. And I had a wonderful time. So it's the freedom for me that comes with learning how to trade, but it doesn't come overnight. Okay. So let's talk about it. Again, I have had an enormous amount of success trading gold, and I like gold. When I first started trading gold, I lost a lot of money on gold. Gold was very volatile. But I was able to really focus on how does gold move, okay? And gold has a very consistent pattern that I appreciate. I keep having little visitors. It has a very consistent pattern that I appreciate, okay? So, mommy is live. Thank you. Has a consistent pattern that I tend to follow. Now, again, this scanner here is what I'm talking about tonight. It is the banking scanner. And so what I like about the banking scanner is it has these panels down here and it tells you the momentum of the market. Red meaning that the market is going to sell, blue meaning the market is going to buy. But there are things that I pay attention to. When the fractals are dark, that means the momentum is strong. But if it has a circle, that means that the momentum is pulling back. So I don't quite believe that this thing is getting ready to buy just yet. I will believe that it's ready to buy when the waves are blue. These are the waves. Now, a lot of people know me and Dr. China, and Dr. China calls this pretty money. Okay, I learned how to trade from Dr. China. She calls this pretty money because she likes when the waves are both red or they're both blue because that's a sure sign. Another thing that I use is FinViz, okay? FinViz, it's just a currency strength meter. It's quite accurate, which is my preference for FinViz. Izzy does private sessions on this on Thursday nights. And as you can see right now, it's red, okay? And when it's red, I'm looking for a sale. I really don't have time to go back and forth in the market. I want to trade in the direction of the market, okay? So what am I looking for? I'm looking for two things, always, always, always. I'm looking for a flat bottom or a flat top, and I'm looking for a dark fractal. And when I find that, that's the direction that I want to go in. Now, right now, this market is pushing up for a buy. I can hop in this market real quick for a buy, take my profit and get out if I want to trade like that, okay? Or I can wait for the market to reset on the sale and come back down, okay? And so that's what I'm going to do because the waves are red. The thing about trading is that you can always make the money, but we're not just trying to make the money, right? We're trying to keep the money, all right? And we're always listening for order fill. Now, what I like about the banking scanner, in addition, is it's going to give us these little areas, right? The person who's gun-ho on that buy, we not gun-ho on the buy. Why we not gun-ho? We're not gun-ho on the buy because FinViz is red. So it's telling us the overall momentum of the market is red. In addition to that, if I go to the 15-minute chart, the 15-minute chart is telling us, okay, you're not going to get this on TradingView either. It's telling us, yeah, you got some strong buy momentum, but this candle is outlined in red. It's telling you 90% of the time this thing is getting ready to push down in a minute, give you a red candle. That's what that red dot means. That's what that light fractal means. Now, before the banks came in, and we do extensive training on this, okay? Before the banks came in for a buy, and what did the sucker do? Yes, Lord, it bought up. It bought up and paid whoever got in for the buy. There was no confusion. The market was buying, and it was a beautiful thing. Look how beautiful. I don't know about you, but I love these candles. Okay. Nice flat bottom. Your waves are blue. This is what Dr. China calls pretty money, baby. And that's what it gave you. Our banking scanner tells you what's going to happen before it happens. I gotta love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I would be lying to you if I told you something different. Then we got a doji. We never trade on dojis because we know doji means that the market is getting ready to reverse. And right now I'm talking to new traders. I'm talking to new traders. Okay. So I got 46 seconds left on this candle. So what do I want to see in the next 46 seconds? I want to see a red candle. Okay. I want to see a red candle. The people who got excited here and they got in for a buy, cool. That's your business. I hope your TP is somewhere where you get paid, right? But I want to take a more calculated risk because that's what you're doing when you're trading. You're taking calculated risk. So I'm waiting for a solid candle. We don't trade candles with dots. We don't trade dojis and we don't trade light fractals because the banking scanner is always telling us there is a high probability when you see these indicators, okay? And you don't have to do, you have to set up, you have to do anything. We have so many scanners, it's ridiculous, but this is my favorite one, okay? Especially for gold. Look at that. New candles come out, we still got a red dot. So this is telling me right now that this could go both ways. So I'm gonna respect that until I get a little bit more momentum on the push for the sale. Does that make sense? Because right now it's going both ways. I got a light fractal. We never trade on light fractals. We're gonna wait. I got a light fractal here for a sale. I still got a red dot, so it's telling me it's a strong chance that it's going to continue to push down, but it hasn't done it yet. I will know that it's ready for the sale when I get a flat top here. All right. I want a flat top and a dark fractal. You're only looking for two things on the banking scanner. Now, listen to me. If you have not had success trading, or if you like hit and miss, or if your accuracy is 50%, you know what I mean? 60%, 70%. I highly believe in order to be a profitable trader, you really need to be consistently at 80%. Okay. So if you're there, if you're underneath 80%, you really want to consider using a scanner. All right. And the beautiful thing is that these scanners, look how many scanners I got. All these over here are all the different scanners I have access to. This is my favorite one. It works very well with gold, and it tells you what the banks are doing. That's why we want to trade in the direction of the bank, don't we? But nevertheless, these scanners are normally $250, okay, for one. And right now you can get all of them for $99. You can't beat that with a stick. I have been with this company for 6 years. Never, ever, ever have you been able to get access to these scanners for $99. Ever, 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 ever. Okay. So the market is still playing with us right here. Let's go over here and let's look at some resistance areas. All right, I'm going to open this wider so that you can see what it's doing. All right, so I always tell people, zoom in. What is the story? There's a story here, okay? And the story is going to be at the top and the bottom of your resistance areas. A lot of people think that this is hard. I am a real educator, okay? My doctorate degree is in education. My master's degree is in education. And I really specialize in making things KG for people. Okay. Because I do believe that this can be simple if you will just relax and allow your brain to absorb it as a KG person. Okay. So just pretend you're in KG for a night with me. I'm marking the high and the low of the red box. Why? Because that's your areas of resistance. That's where the market is going to hang out. That's where the market is going to play. All right. You see that? It's going to play all in here, baby. Okay. So let's zoom in now. And what is the story? When you are doing what's called a chart analysis, there's always a story. And the story is going to be a letter. It's either going to make an M or it's going to make a W. And what the market does on the left is going to do on the right, consistently like clockwork. I don't care if you're trading gold. I don't care if you're trading US dollar. I don't care if you're trading the euro. I don't care if you're trading oil. It is going to make a letter. It's going to make an M and it's going to make a W every single time. So the question becomes, what letter can you see? What letter is forming? Now, this market has gone up. It could go up some more. This one is just a little tricky because it could go up some more. And if it goes up some more, these are your areas. It's hitting your area of resistance here. If it pushes, it's going to go up to this next black line. Why? Because it's done it over and over again. It's not rocket science. It's done it over and over again. So it could come up here, okay? Or it could go down. Listen to me. What it does on the left, it will always, yes, baby, yes. It will always do on the right, okay? So if it's going to push down, it has to finish what it started, which is down here. So it'll come all the way down here if it's going to continue to push down, all right? And then you'll have what kind of looks like an M, and then it'll go back up to make your W, okay? Meaning that it'll come all the way back up here to meet this side if it consistently pushes. So again, what are we waiting on, guys? We're waiting on our flat top for the sale. But what are we going to do with this red dot? Anybody remember what I said? What are we doing with the red dot? Are we trading on red dots? We don't trade red dots and we don't trade dojis. Oh, we respect the rules, because when you respect the rules, it's going to get you paid. And it's not about how much money can you make a day. Trust me, get that out your mind. Make $1 a day. It's about how consistent can you be? That's what you want to be. And my thing is about training people to be 100% profitable, 100% profitable, 100%, especially trading futures, because you can, okay? The playing field has been leveled. Don't sleep on it. So now we got a flat top. Look at our waves are turning, okay? And so what the bank is telling us, the banks are coming in, okay? The momentum is getting stronger on the sale, but you got some resistance here. And so that's why we have our line here. This is resistance. We don't believe this until we get a candle that opens and closes in here. If it opens and closes here, then we're going to push down. Now we're going to go back to that 15-minute chart because we want this 15-minute chart to give us a flat top. The 1-minute chart, ladies and gentlemen, is not ready until the 15-minute is ready. It's not deep, okay? And again, we do thorough trainings on this. We want a flat top here, want a flat top here, okay? And then once we get that flat top, we know that it'll be consistent on the 1-minute. This right here, whenever you see this box, that means that the bank has come in and that the bank is ready to sell. So we want to trade in the direction of the bank. Listen to me. You got a banking scanner somewhere else, you know, you can't Google no banking scanner, okay? You got to pay to play. And that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. So that's why I want to show you that this is $99. Please stop playing. It's absolutely worth it. It is normally $250. I say you try the $99 for 30 days. It worked for you or it don't work for you. But I highly recommend that you try out the scanner because it works. That's what I'm going to say. We got a doji here. Now, what's the rules? Let's go over the rules. You ready? 15-minute chart. We got 8 minutes left on the 15-minute chart. You see how this is going back and forth? Yes, that's why I love the banking scanner. It's telling me this is not ready, sis. It's like, don't get in that trade. It's going back and forth. It's telling you, right? On any other regular chart, you're just gonna have a red candle. So you're gonna think it's all good. It's not. It's going both ways, okay? And this momentum right here on this light fractal tells me it's not ready. So I'm not believing that this market is going to do anything until I get a red flat top. Do you understand? I want a red candle. I want it to have a nice flat top, and I want a dark fractal. When I get that on the 15-minute chart, then I'm like, okay, cool, she's ready. I want to play. I want to play. And then once she's ready, I'm going to drop down to the 1-minute chart and I'm looking for the exact same thing. What I see on the 15-minute chart, I'm looking for on the 1-minute chart. Then I know she's ready, okay? Now, what does she do? A backflip. People who get in these trades and they get kicked out, somebody was saying the other day, oh, it didn't do X, Y, and Z. No, you didn't do X, Y, and Z because the market is telling you what it's going to do. And if you have a doji on the 15-minute chart, it's going to do whatever it wants to do. We don't trade dojis. We don't trade red dots, okay? So you need to be quite mindful of that. So it looks like we're going to have a wonderful London session. Are there any questions? You can type your questions in the chat and I can get to you. All right, we got some back and forth movement here. We got light fractals. I'm really more curious about the 15-minute chart and what the 15-minute chart wants to do in the next 6 minutes. Questions, you can type your questions in the comments and I can answer your questions. 1 second. All right, let me put that there. All right, and we still got our doji. We've got a little bit of a push going on right here. And so the market is going to zone. So those people who are trading Forex, your zone right now looks like it's at about 57.5 to 58.5. And it's been hanging out here for quite some time. 57.5 to 58.5, those of you who are in the foreign exchange market, that zone, okay, it's right in here. And we're just marking our zones up based on the high and the low of the market and where your barriers are already in place. All right, you got a flat bottom here, but we're not in love with that flat bottom because the fractals aren't aligned, nor are your waves aligned, okay? We know that the top is going to be right up here at about 58.5, right? So it really needs to break out of that. And it just shot all the way up, which is fine with me. but we're still not believing it until it opens and closes. It's really, really, really got to open and close above this zone. If it doesn't, it's going to continue to consolidate in here, which is what it's really doing. It's just going back and forth in here. It's not really breaking out and going in the direction that it needs to go in. Let's have a quick look at the 1 hour chart and see what the 1 hour chart is talking about. Okay. So on the 1 hour chart, again, always look at the whole picture. What it does on the left is going to do on the right. Okay. So on the 1 hour chart, it's got room to push all the way up here to 64. And then once it does that, I promise you, sis, it's coming all the way down here because what it does on the left is going to do on the right. Okay. This is just like half of the picture. Okay. It's half of the picture. What it does on the left, it's going to do on the right. Okay. So this has about 3 minutes left. So it's going to be interesting to see in 3 minutes, is it going to give us a doji on the 1 hour chart or what that candle is going to look like? This is actually a doji. If you zoom in here, you can see, let me open that for you. And then it's in this red box. This just means that it's heavy resistance and we needed to get out of the box. When it gets out of the box, then we know, okay, the market is ready to do something, but the market is not doing anything right now. It's just zoning. Okay, so let's go back to 15-minute chart. Again, on a 15-minute chart, we got a light fractal here. We got 3 minutes and we have a bear doji. So the market is zoning right now. So what do? We leave it alone. We're going to let it do what it wants to do. It's fine with me. I really want to see on the 1 minute and the 15-minute chart, I want to see it come out of this zone. I want to see a candle open and close up here, and I want to see those waves change. Even if it buys up, I'm not looking for it to go past 60. I'm looking for it to hit 60 and come back and complete this picture, all right? Which is making a crown up here and then coming back down here, okay? If it's going to continue to buy up, it's going to open and close a candle here. So again, the strategy works quite well, but the strategy is really dependent upon the 15-minute chart. When there's a doji on the 15-minute chart, we're not getting involved, okay? We're not doing this. We're cool on that. And so I will give it 2 minutes to see what we have in 2 minutes. But as long as there's a doji, we don't trade dojis and we don't trade red dots because it means that the market is in indecision and is going back and forth. And our accuracy is really based on being 100% profitable, not 90, not 80. So we have no choice but to respect the rules. Does that make sense? So we want to see this market push up or push down. We don't care which way it goes. We're going to get paid either way. But we're not going to get in until we either have a flat bottom or a flat top. All right. We're not going to trade the dojis. That's an absolute no for us. We are going to trade the flat tops and the flat bottoms because that means that the momentum is strong and that the market is moving in the direction that we want it to move in. Again, listen to me. I love these scanners. And when the banks come in for the sale on the 15-minute, then we know that she's going to drop. Just like here, the banks came in for a buy. It's really hard to lose when you are trading in the direction of the bank. Okay. So we got 48 seconds. Are there any questions I can answer for you? I am not going to trade dojis. I am going to wait. So I'm going to give everybody time to enjoy their fireworks. I hope that you guys are off tomorrow. If not, those of you who trade London, London will be ready for us, and I will definitely be participating in London, and I will be participating in the New York session because I know that the market is going to be nice and ripe and ready. We got 16 seconds. Those of you who are not familiar with FinViz, I definitely want you to make sure that you are using FinViz. If you go to my comments, you're going to see all of the links on my page. You'll see the for the scanner is under market tools. Again, it is normally $250, and the scanners, you can get access to all the scanners. You get a 28-day trial for $99. Check it out, see if it helps you to meet your targets. Look, we got a new candle came out. We still got a light fractal. I think that this thing is going to end up giving us a doji. Let's see what it did on the 1 hour. Okay, we got a little bit more momentum, buy momentum on the 1 hour for the buy. So we can see what's going to happen over the hour, but I'm going to give the market about 2 hours to reset, and then I will come and get back in the market. This is coming down. Remember, we're never looking for dots. If you do get a scanner, please send me an email. I would like to invite you to private sessions where we will train you on all the different scanners and give you the opportunity to see how you can use them to be more profitable. If you have questions, always feel free to send me an email. Happy trading. I will be live later once the market is moving so that I can personally get in and get out of some trades, okay? If you got questions, go ahead, hit us up. We're always available to provide support. Happy trading, everybody, and I hope you're having an amazing 4th of July. I'll see you in the next live session. Bye, everyone.